Right, hello and welcome to the all-new Codec Moments Podcast. Now, we may have caused some alarm on Twitter when Matthew said we weren't going to do any more codec calls.
Which was true, sort of. We aren't.
It was a bit clickbait.
No, not really. Just a bit of a heads up.
I should just say I'm Andy, at Clinical Andy on Twitter.
I'm Matt, at Codec Moments on Twitter.
So we had a long discussion the other day and we kind of decided that actually if we recorded more shorter pieces and put them out a couple of times a week is what we'd like to do.
Yeah.
It might be better in the long run than recording an hour and a half podcast every month and then actually getting it out every 6 months.
Yeah. It's been our Achilles heel, hasn't it? That we sit down and we talk and we get it very easily 2 hours worth of audio, which we know it's not just one take. It's going to take a bit of editing, a bit of pulling together, and with everything that's going on, it just takes too long to do that, doesn't it? So the thought of having a couple of 15 or 20 minute chats, which are virtually one take during a week, in theory, we should get things out a little bit faster.
Yeah, so the idea is we're going to chop it up and ship it out. So with that, you'll still get all the bits that we used to do. You just might get them at different frequencies and different times. So we'll still do a bit of news. We'll still do, stuff we've been doing on the site. We'll still do features on tech and games. We'll still do the quizzes, but we'll just be putting them out ad hoc. If there's anything you want more of, let us know. Tweet us at Codec Moments. If there's anything you want less of, likewise, do the same.
In this new format, we can sort of tailor it from there a little bit.
And this was another thing. We figure we'll actually have more time to speak for 10, 20 minutes an evening than we would do for 2 hours. And that was one of the stumbling blocks. We've both got kids. So finding a 2-hour chunk where we could do these things was really hard because invariably one of us was available.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work on our own.
No. You're just talking at a wall for a bit.
Tried it with a glove puppet. It didn't really work. So anyway, this is a really good opportunity. If there's anything you want, if you want us to cover particular things, let us know because we can do it more frequently. We can react to things a bit quicker and hopefully we'll get more stuff that you really want to hear.
Yeah. And we will actually make an effort to put out on Twitter and Facebook when we're recording because we're actually able to do that at least a couple of hours in advance now.
Yeah, and if we've got any vague ideas what we're going to be talking about as well, just so to get your feedback. But this evening...
Well, because it's the 1st of October, isn't it? So
it is. Pinch punch, 1st of the month.
It is, and because it's the 1st of the month, it means we've got Codec Momentums from September. And yes, so Andy's just sat there drinking beer while I'm stuck with a mug of Lemsip.
Refreshing beer.
So, September's Codec Momentum. Possibly, I think maybe the busiest momentum we've ever had in terms of submissions. We had a lot.
It's kind of inspired me.
Well, it inspired me. I've done a few bits and pieces along with the community that have been taking part, but I haven't been particularly serious over the last few months. And I saw, there's one person in particular who that inspiration comes from, and it's actually good old Colin, because he puts in so many submissions each month, so many pledges, and he's desperately trying to clear his pile of shame. And I just looked at some of the things he was doing, and I was thinking, well, he's managing it. I must be able to do it too. So even I cleared off 4 this month.
Wow.
Things just needed to clear the hard drive space and get them off there. And then I think the day after I did them, I filled it back up again. But that's the point of Codec Momentum. It's get something off your pile of shame, off that list of games that you've got sat languishing around that haven't yet been finished. Pledge them, do them within 30, 31 days, whichever month we're in, and you're in with a chance of potentially winning a prize.
Yes.
So if you want more details, just head to codecmoments.com/Codec Momentum 2017. I think is the actual link. But if you go to codecmoments.com, there's something on the menu bar. Click the link, you'll be straight there. But back to September. Yeah, loads of pledges for September.
Basically, who achieved what this month?
Right. Well, and in no particular order. Well, actually, no, a particular order. I'm just going through the order in which they submitted them. We had VDJ OMB, who said he'd do Call of Duty Ghosts. God knows why he picked that game to finish. I don't know why he spent any money on it. It's terrible. But he did finish it.
I quite enjoyed Ghosts.
That's 4 hours.
I mean, it wasn't awful. It had some great Had some great set
I
pieces.
played the second half of the game blind drunk and still finished it. It's not exactly a great game.
That Odin Ray bit was good.
I don't even remember it. I may have been several bottles of wine in at that point.
I'm just thinking that might even be another Call of Duty game. I can't even remember.
That memorable. But anyway, he did that game. We've mentioned him already, Colin, at Solemn67. He did, and in fairness, he's been putting this one on his list for several months, so I'm so pleased he's actually done it. Mass Effect 3, and he also did Telltale's Batman Season 1. So whipped through
Fair
them.
play.
So then we had Kelly Ho with lots of numbers at the end from Twitter. I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head. But that is Square Freaks Misses.
Couldn't Square Freak be her mister?
Yes, that's very true. But anyway, he's been nudging her, and she went and did Fallout 3, which is pretty damn impressive.
Yes, that's really good.
And speaking of Square Freak, he did Quantum Break and Cube Director's Cut.
Quantum Break as well, excellent game.
Yeah.
That's actually on my pile of
You
shame.
need to get that one done. Cube is an excellent game. Really nice finishing that one off. I like that one.
What's the difference between the director's cut and the original Cube?
I think it's just that they released it without any bugs. I couldn't tell you. I think it's just I think they added a bit of director's commentary. We had a new participant this month at Welsh Benno, and he went in big style. So, are you ready? Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons as a finisher. Sega Vintage Collection, he did Golden Axe out of that. DMC Definitive Edition, and Titanfall 2.
Oh, fair play.
Wow, that was hell of a list. Well done, fella. We had Damocles 693, or as some of you may know from the Last Gamer radio podcast, that's Mark Hamer. He put in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and got through with that.
Nice.
Yeah. We also had VitaFan9, who chucked in Life is Strange and Day of the Tentacle Remastered. We had Espan 82, Rise, Son of Rome.
Is that the Xbox One roaming them up?
Yes. Was it a release game or near release?
I think it was, yeah.
Was it Crytek?
I don't know.
Anyway, yes, it is that one.
Was it good? Let us know.
Yeah, someone tell us. Ideally, Espan 82. If you can tell us whether it was any good or not, that'd be great. We had TN Shingo Bingo. We got Lego Batman 2, Drive Club, which has actually prompted me to do next month, and I'm going to do it as a finisher. I've got
all the DLC,
one trophy left on the main game, and it's a massive grind. But I'm going to do that one. I'm going to get that one out of the way. Nero and 36 Fragments of Midnight. All four of these are finishes. And then last but definitely not least, our friend Mr. Cullen at Fiori AC3, who did Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, and he did a finisher on that.
Very good. So, okay, well done, everyone. I'm really impressed. It puts me to shame because I haven't had the time to finish a game for goodness knows how long. He says
about 15 years, isn't it, since you last finished a game?
Having said that, although I did finish Super Hot the other day, but that was at launch, so I can't really complain or enter, or it's not eligible. We need to pick a winner.
Yes. So yes, someone has to win for September.
Cal's boiled.
That'll be she'll have been ignored for like 3 seconds.
Okay, so I've got a hat here with all the names in.
Everyone's in there that's completed this month. Who are you drawing out?
Okay, I've picked a name. Square Freak.
Hey, congratulations.
It was for... Okay, so it was for Cube Director's Cut. It was a finisher, so congratulations. I now have to pony up twice as much.
You have to pony up twice as much, and it's US based as well.
Oh, fab. Then no complications there then. Let us know, Square Freak, what denomination you would like it in, be it Steam flavoured or I imagine PSN flavoured.
I think he does PSN.
£9.
I think he does Xbox, Google Play. I think he does all sorts. So we'll see.
If you want to enter?
So if you want to enter, head to the website, go to the Codec Momentum page for this year, and just simply fill out the form. It pings us a message. It lets us know you've entered. We'll log it on the site. And then when you've completed your game, just tweet us a picture using the hashtag Codec Momentum.
Yeah, don't forget to tweet that you're doing it as well. Let's let people know what we're up to. What are you doing this month? You're doing Drive Club.
I'm going to do Drive Club.
You're doing Drive Club this month.
I don't know whether I'm going to do it this month, but I need to finish Prey, and so I'm thinking I'm probably not that far from the end of it anyway, so maybe I should do that too.
All right, so we need to pin me down, don't we?
Yeah, go on. What are you going to do?
What am I going to finish? I've got Prey outstanding too, actually. Quantum Break, that's another one. Oh, although one I was thinking about. What's it called? Aiden Pierce 2, this time without Aiden Pierce.
Watch Dogs 2.
Watch Dogs 2.
You're a lot further on in Watch Dogs 2 than I am, because I nearly snapped the disc in half. So, and yeah, I haven't uninstalled it. I will go back to it at some point, but it's been out nearly a year and I haven't gone back to it. Why don't you do Destiny 2?
Because I could do. I think I wanted to go back to something, if I'm honest. And also, I'm not sure I'd see the end of the story of Destiny 2 as being the end of it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't think it would be as satisfying as actually clearing something off my backlog.
Have a think then.
I'm going to do Watch Dogs 2.
You're going to do Watch Dogs 2?
Shall I do Watch Dogs 2?
You're committing now. You've got 30 days left.
Can't be that long.
It depends how far into it you are.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that.
Okay.
I don't know how far I'm in, so this could be fun.
You're down for Watch Dogs 2. I'm down for Drive Club as a finisher and Prey as just finishing it.
I'm not doing Watch Dogs 2 as a finisher.
No, you don't have to do it as a finisher.
Oh, good. Phew, I just had a moment where I hadn't entirely listened to what you just said and panicked.
Where I've committed you to Destiny 2 and Prey as well.
Like that moment in Friends when Chandler ends up in Albuquerque or wherever it is.
So if you want to take part, do what we've said. Head to the website, click the page, fill out the form, and let us know how it's all going on. We love to hear the updates as well, as people are getting through the month, and whether it's looking good or even if it's looking bad, because we know sometimes things get in the way and you don't get to do what you want. When we get to the end of the month, we also like to update our rankings board.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought you might have done. Everyone who enters ends up on the rankings board. For each Codec Momentum you do, you get a point. If you do a finisher, you get 5 points. And we've done the update today, so I don't believe there's really any change at the top, but do you want to run us through the list? Because I know someone will be listening to this who'll get a kick out of hearing their name at the top of the board.
This week at number 10, it's at Nick Holt. At number 9, The Jedi Junkie. In at 8, Batman John. At 7, Northern Monkey. Storming up the charts to number 6, it's Psalm 67. Crashing into the top 5, it's Haunted Crime. And at number 4, it's our very own, at Codec Moments. This week's number 3, it's at Saintly Stewart. And at number 2, it's at VitaFan9. Meaning this week, for the 482nd consecutive week running, it's at Fury AC3 in the top spot. There you go. You never guessed that I used to work at Viking FM, would you?
I'm slightly disappointed. The bottom 4 of that top 10 haven't even pledged anything in the last 3 months. So those of you out there who are pledging, it's time to knock them out of that top 10 and get your own position in there.
I can do this. Okay, your silence says you can't.
Well, you won't be making into the top 10. We know that.
All right. Okay, so get your pledges in codecmoments.com, and we'll be talking about you next time. And do you know what? Is there any way you can put changes in chart position on there? Because if you can, I am going to do a proper chart rundown next time.
I can.
That'll be it. That'll be it in future.
I can do it on the spreadsheet that calculates it all. So yes,
fab. Let's do it. Right, that's it. Chart rundown.
Yeah, we can have a proper one. Okay. So that's it for our Codec Momentum, Codec Moments podcast rundown.
Yeah, thanks so much. Right, I've been at Clinical Andy. This has been at Codec Moments.
And enjoy yourselves and take part and finish those games.
Yeah, we'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.